I often hear people say, "Oh yeah, I've heard of Mass Effect. I've just never played it myself." Every time I hear those words, it makes me sad, because Mass Effect isn't just another game franchise that faded from a spotlight. It was a groundbreaking achievement in storytelling and character development. As a whole, it stood far above other space games. It was and still is one of the greatest gaming franchises of all time. No other game has ever made me feel what Mass Effect did. When I was in high school, as corny as it sounds, Shepard was who I wanted to be like. Shepard was a role model, a figure I aspired to emulate. So you can imagine how devastated I was when I finally got my hands on Mass Effect: Andromeda. Andromeda wasn't just a game I was excited to play, it was an obsession. Whenever I had the chance to talk about it at the lunch table, I did. My family and friends all knew how special it was to me. One of my closest friends even let me borrow his Xbox One just so I could play it when it launched. Launch day is something I'll never forget because it was the day my entire perception of games changed. Imagine waiting over 3 years for a game, building up endless hype, and then booting it up only to be met with crushing disappointment. For the first week, I lied to myself. I told myself everyone else was wrong, that Andromeda was a great game. But eventually, I couldn't keep up the lie. When I finally admitted how disappointing it was, it broke me. All those years of anticipation wasted on something that could never deliver on the promise I believed in. That brings me to today. I'm 28 now, and I can feel those old habits of hype creeping back in. I'll never let myself reach the same level of blind excitement I had for Andromeda, but I still catch myself wondering when I look at other games. Yeah, but what's going on with Mass Effect? Mass Effect 5 doesn't just need to deliver, it needs to hit a home run. BioWare has burned away nearly all the goodwill gamers once had for them over the past decade. This is a do-or-die moment for the studio. Given how poorly Dragon Age, the Veilguard was received, Mass Effect stands as the last bastion of hope for BioWare. If they fail here, it won't just be another disappointing release. It could mean the end of one of gaming's greatest legacies. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, or Conrad Werner will make you join his fan club.